Hey guys, this is my Pete 7207 major PowerPoint presentation by me, Charlie Hilgeman. This covers grade 6. The students in my class with diagnosed disabilities are David, James, and Jacob. David and James are both high incidence, and David has speech impairment and James has visual impairment, and Jacob has autism. The general daily adaptations for these three students are that the teacher assistant will work with them to help find partners and help monitor closely and make adjustments if needed. David will work with a chosen partner. James has safety and precautions are taken to make sure the student is ready and prepared for all activities. Glasses must be worn. And Jacob has a teacher assistant help monitor closely to promote positive social learning environment. The first 9 weeks lesson plan, a breakdown was be the first week we'd pretty much be focused on introductions. Second week, soccer skills and soccer gameplay. And the last part of the 9 weeks, week 7 through 9, would be outdoor activities. And then each week I gave the new content to be learned, the basic skills that would be needed, the physical skills that would be learned during that week or 2 weeks, the modifications that would be needed for the three students with diagnosed disabilities, summative assessment if there is any, and then equipment needed for those topics. So the unit focuses for the second 9 weeks would be net games with implements, volleyball, gymnastics, dance. For the third 9 weeks, it'd be fitness, basketball skills, gameplay, and aquatics. And for the fourth 9 weeks, bowling, baseball skills, and gameplay. And then also frisbee would be included in that last 9 weeks. And then for the last part, I have the block plan, and then I have a day by day breakdown of each, what we're going to do on each day, the focus, the assessment, and then the adaptations or accommodations for each student with disabilities during that time. I'll go over day one. For day one, we're just going to do an introduction to baseball, history, video, and presentation assessment. Pre-test knowledge of baseball instructions will be given for the final test that will happen on day 20. And each day kind of follows a similar breakdown. They'll have a focus, assessment if there is one, and then I'll also have the accommodations if there's any needed for that lesson. So the lesson and the accommodations, the lesson that I chose was baseball. It was day 3 in the block plan. It focuses on throwing and the different learning cues for throwing. The number of students in the class would be 23, and the skill level of this class would be probably pretty low. And then on this side would be the accommodations. For David, the teacher works with the teacher assistant to help find partners for David, and students are monitored closely to promote a positive learning environment, making sure that David's included in all the activities. For James, the teacher assistant will help find a partner as well and keep making sure that they're keeping an eye on him for safety reasons and making sure that he keeps his glasses on. And for Jacob, who has autism, the teacher will work with the teacher assistant to help find partners to promote a positive learning environment, and teacher assistant will monitor closely to promote positive social learning. Okay, and then for the objectives, for the students, For the psychomotor domain, they will demonstrate throwing from different distances using different throws. For the cognitive domain, they will describe the learning cues for completing exit ticket and entry ticket. For the affective domain, they will demonstrate the ability to communicate with partners either verbally or visually to ensure safety during all activities. And then here's a breakdown of the lesson phases. There's the instant activities, the informing tasks, the culminating activities, and the closure and review. For each of these, I just go over what we'll be doing during that part, where the students will be organized, key elements. And for our students with disabilities, the teacher assistant and I will also be making slight adjustments, making equipment changes, making partner suggestions for these students. 3 more ways that I can help my students with disabilities. I will make sure that they have success in activities. I will also make sure that other students are including them and the games and the activities, making sure that they feel like they are a part of the class and important to the activities. And lastly, I will continue to make adjustments to the activities and lesson if I notice more modifications are needed. And that's it, guys.